going to flow into the game and not worry about it. There it is. It's back. We fixed it. We're geniuses. I'm going to move it out a little bit because it tends to get in the way there when I'm playing Final Fantasy. You see all this stuff. Hey, Lily. I was just fixing all that because it broke on me yesterday. All right. Hopefully, it will now let us into the game. I don't think it was Twitch. I think it was. I think the chat. The chat overlay is being done via Streamlabs service. So Streamlabs captures the chat and then sort of creates it on OBS via like a capture window, and I think Streamlabs disconnected from or upgraded or whatever, and it just stopped working. So I had to go back in and re-get the URL and everything. Final Fantasy is not letting me log in because I screwed up the password too many times this morning. And it's going, you can't log in for several minutes. But that was about 5-6 minutes probably while I was busy mucking around with that. And at least. So I'm gonna throw back to the bigger screen anyway for the moment. Two-factor authentication. Yeah, I should probably set it up. I think I was just being a clumsy typist this morning. You know. And so I don't know. We can just chat in the meantime, I guess. How's life for you? Everything all right? It's going fine. Yeah, cool. Oh, it's another day of grinding crafting. Honestly, the crafting looks like it would be quite a grind in this game. You're looking forward to the expansion pack? It drops this coming weekend or the weekend after? Can't remember off the top of my head. It is this coming weekend. Probably have to find something else to do on my Sunday stream. Oh, it is weekend after. Okay, so I'm all right for another week, and then it's probably going to be a take a break from it due to the queues for a week or so. All right, shall we try this again? Maybe I should do a password reset. Maybe that'll fix it. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't let you copy and paste with the confirmation, the email address. Okay. So we'll go in, we'll do this password reset, see if that refixes it, then we'll hop in. The American date format. Why? Why have them up first? Oh, it doesn't even. Oh my god! I answered the security question, and it's like either the security question you have entered or its answer is not the same as the one registered. Display the one registered. Don't make me remember which security question I chose. Why are they? Why does Square Enix make their systems so unfriendly? Maybe I chose this question. No. Oh my god. This one maybe? And it makes me retype the password I want every time. Change password. Come on. No, I give up on that. That was horrible. Square Enix. What are you doing? Why? Just why? Well, that's not even my right password. Probably got one more try to get it before it's. Yay! There we go. Okay. Okay, we made it. We're live. All right. Throw that headset on. And the world is currently full. That's alright. 17 players in the queue. That won't take long. And then we're in. Okay. We raid the Crystal Tower. How close are we to then finishing whatever first expansion is? Alright. Let's go. We finally got here. I suspect there's probably a way to join this about flying all the way out here, but Judy Finder. There's Judy Roulette. Dungeons. Trials. Raids. This one. Join. There we go. We're right, we didn't have to fly all the way out there. It's quite actually an imposing little fortress, isn't it? Somewhere. It's pity they got these gaps where armies of flying enemies could just come straight in. Alright, so what am I waiting for that? I found this the other day, right? Complete 3 dungeons on the Judy Roulette. Complete 5 dungeons. Oh, that's with my chocobo. The highest rating possible. Doesn't feel like we've made progress on almost any of these. Complete 5 unique challenges, 10 unique challenges. Player commendations. Alright. Let's go. What do we do in the meantime? What other logs do we have? Hunting log's pretty much done, except for the Order of the Twin Anna, which I'm not sure is worth it. Okay. We'll be waiting for this raid. Sort of ran out of stuff to do while we were waiting for the raid. Just fly around and look at the scenery, I guess. Can we land here? Can. So we got Empire stuff. This Crystal Tower we're raiding. Boom, 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 boom. Cannot fly any higher. Land on these? Nope. Independent Minder. Maybe we should. No. What about Independent Merchant? Do you have anything of any real value here? Purchase weapons. Terrible. I mean, I need something to spend all my gil on, right? There's a cap on how much I'm allowed, so. Collectible appraiser. Script exchange. Guessing I've got to have a collectible for it to be appraised. There's probably no point. Servant of Splendor. Servant of Splendor. Primal gear. Oh. Okay. None of those look like an upgrade. Boom, 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 boom. Baroque's Masterwork. 110. Not terrible. Alright, raid time. We're gonna climb the tower to the top and kill the ancient king. Assuming that's what you're doing, right? It's taking a while to load. You can also see the loading pin. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. Alright. Skip cutscene, yes. Because people are probably already off and moving. I'm just following everybody else.
FBI, open up!
What? Why? Hey, Ed. I'll hydrate after this fight. I've no idea what I'm doing in this raid, but that's fine. So here, put that. How's your day going? Alright. I'm trying to keep up with everyone, so I'll hydrate when I get a chance. But I hope you're having a good day. Everything's going well. Oh, we can sprint. That's a good plan. Alright, maybe now. Nope, not now. Pretty good actually. Went to bed at 4 AM, woke up 2 PM, just out with a friend. Got home 6 hours later. Good day. Yeah, cool. Alright. I don't know what the mechanics on the side are, so I'll just target the big thing and stab it with the spear. I'm guessing stay out of that. Maybe not get hit by the orb. I'm guessing not get hit by the orb. Okay. Oh. I feel like that's like some lag, but maybe I'm wrong. Seal up a bit, do that. Bloodlust, and then we can still running. A pair of boots has been added to the loot list. Okay. That's nice. Playing Deep Rock Galactic. Sorry if I asked this already in the past. You've not asked that and I've never heard of it. So, potentially? Damn. Why is everything moving too far out the way? So I assume it's like a space game of some sort? I'm always up for trying new games, so. Yeah, new games is always cool. I'll look into it after stream. Need to get a chance to look at this loot list as well. Ooh. Ah. Alright, very quickly, loot list. Pass on that. Pass. Alright. We'll do that. That. We'll put a feint on it. Don't know what that is, but I feel like I should be out of it. Alright. Out of the big nasty pig on the ground. It's a game where you're a dwarf and set deep into a planet on various missions. Mining, shooting, more shooting. 4 dwarf classes, each with its own role. Really fun, at least for me. I do like dwarf classes in like games, so that's cool. Let's do that. Alright. Try and get ourselves some health back. Oh, more loot. How are these people finding the time to actually go into the loot and do stuff? The game does sound cool. Definitely check it out. Alright. Target one, I guess. Why isn't it targeting it? Why can't I hit it? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. My fingers were misaligned on the keyboard. That's why. Stick with the group. Red dragon going down. Level 100, we'll just read that. And we'll pass on that. Oh. Passed on the wrong thing. Doesn't matter, they were too low level anyway, we didn't really need them. Alright. Alright. We're off. Are these people just all waiting to the end to roll on every bit of loot? Is that what's happening? Alright, I'm ready, apparently. This raid is going super fast. First thing we'll do is we'll play him, do that, boom. This raid is going much faster than the raid to unlock this. Oh, okay. Feel like we should kill the ants. Killing the ants is generally the idea, right? Maybe not. No one else is on the ants. Or maybe they're just on the other ant first. Oh well. I made my choice. Lost that one. No idea what I'm doing, but that's fine. Stabby stab. I'm frozen. I've been frozen to a block of ice. With just the pointy end sticking out. Oh, he's going to impale himself on my spear while I'm frozen to the block of ice. It's pointed to a rather delicate section of the... Oh. Hey, I'm out of the ice. All right, there we go. All right, one last fight. Skip whatever the cutscene is. They are cool, but this raid is moving too fast. Alright. Disembowel. Stabby stab. Stay up the circles and stabby stab. I know my role. Huh. He vanished. Are we supposed to kill that? Is that down there? Okay. Big arrows been gathering. Up damage. Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Okay. Running away to the throne is cheating. We won't. Alright. We're staying here for the moment. We're fine here. Stabby, stabby. No, the big boss takes a little bit longer. Who would have thought? There we go. We have raided the tower. And now I'm gonna watch the cutscene, probably, and I'm gonna do that hydrate. Okay. Source tower complete. She looks good. No, 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 no. Level 100. Let's need on that. We can be greedy. Wind up. Greed. I'm guessing someone will need on that. Greed. 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 Pass. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Leave duty, yes. Is there a leaving duty cutscene? There often is. This one out. Yep, there we go. These ones I don't mind watching because, you know, they're not holding up anyone else. I did. It was me alone, no one else involved. These two are going to take over now and try and rule the world, right? Why did we allow him to come? How is he not dead already? of distortion. Probably made of ether. The void, the world of darkness. Is that the bit? Right, yeah. Armies of void sent. Well, that sounds bad. We don't want armies of void creatures. They're gonna sacrifice themselves. They're gonna do a moon. Can we kill him now, please? Please? The covenant is everlasting. Okay, you can't end it then. So these dudes and their oh well, we still have the echo at least. Oh, that's their boss. Oh, that was Zandy. Okay. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my sadness, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he did not know the pain of loss. It's a very nihilistic kind of settlement, right? Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown open. Let the clouds of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes and dreams. It'll all be returned to nothingness. This dude just needs something like antidepressant medication or something, I think. Oh, there's an eye. Hey, second fight. Oh, Sid's dead. Oh well. Rest in peace, Sid. We just keep teleporting in. Worthless clones. Something controls them, a void sent, and no ordinary one at that. Okay. Oh. Well, it didn't last long. Don't throw your weapon away, you... Oh! Well, that didn't go very well. The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. The cloud of darkness? Huh. I'm going with let's not worry about it. It's probably not important. I mean, at 8, 2 people with just only Met and Nero. I think this is a net win for us. Right, Nero is a pain in the backside. Leave the 8 Sentinels. Yes. Seriously? Fine. Be like that. Alright. So Hendon's here. Oh look, Sid's alive. Why do you know so much about void gates then? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably, you know, for the best. Look at them, they're kind of acquaintances, so let's be real. Situation is bleak. No voids can enter our world. Instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends are still alive. Who are our friends? The 2 clones that showed up randomly with their own agenda, or Nero, who's more or less evil? Okay, so it's just those 2 we're counting as friends. Alright. I know only there is a memory I must recall. Alright. So he's worried about leaving Nero in the world of darkness. That Nero shows up later as a void-enhanced conqueror. I suppose that's something to consider. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Alright. I cannot be cautious enough. Okay. The world of darkness. He's already figured stuff out. We've literally just handed in and he's already figured it out. I have news you must be made aware of. Okay. Did I? Since that day was today. That day was literally 10 minutes ago. That happened 10, 15 minutes ago. Okay. Do we not have anyone with royal blood? He's got the eye. Right. Okay. We're not even sure we can survive in the dark realm. You just said 10 minutes ago that the people that were sucked in may well be dead. I'm gonna want a spacesuit or something. How about I do miss another opportunity to save the world? How about someone else jumps into the void instead? Right? Like, it's not... Okay. Let's go back and see if there's more quests at Pamphylia. So I haven't given up on seducing. Bum, 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 bum. Did say I needed to clear the crystal tower, essentially. So I feel like we still have stuff to do with the death of Wilfred, the poor boy. Got in over his head. Nope, it's still locked. Why is it locked? You must complete certain quests in the crystal. Okay. So we still got to go to the realm of darkness. That's essentially what that means, right? We probably have to resolve the entire crystal tower, like storyline, I guess. More donor. All right, more donor. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This way, isn't it? Yeah, man. Maybe this time we can get through the gate without being attacked. That person's still right there. Huh. Bum 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 bum. All right. The Crystal Tower. Bum bum bum. Just had a little bit of a gap on the top of my screen, and I tried to adjust for it and realized it was actually full screen. Something amiss? No, there is not. Nothing more than an empty chair, huh? Wait, why does that come on? Oh, off. There we go. Huh. Every age has its own warriors of light, yes. Merely hasten the destruction, okay. Hmm. Sure. You don't remember where you learned it, and the fact you were kind of holding your eye while you recounted all that is surely nothing. Yep, yep. All right, we're going to jump into the void and probably instantly die. Because no one has assured me that the void is safe. Just that this whole thing is necessary to save the planet. Or the continent, or at least the area around this tower, I guess. Ooh, pretty crystals. All right. This guy knows a little bit too much about the world of darkness, and we haven't seen his eyes. So... Oh, hey, Doc. Just a heads up on Ubi Connection app. You can play Division 2 free for this weekend. Okay, cool. I probably won't. I imagine I'll get dragged into helping my old man out with Diablo 3 later on today. And then it's work and stuff tomorrow. But thank you for the heads up anyway. Oh, maybe we have seen this guy's eyes. But maybe those glasses are designed to hide his red void eyes. Maybe that's what's going on. Prepared? I don't do preparation, I just jump into things. Okay. Dude with suspicious eye. We want to have a talk, why not just make it part of the cutscene? Right, so you had a cutscene, and then like you want to talk to me, and it cuts out of the cutscene. I have to click on the person and then go into another cutscene. It's a bit silly. Okay, you want to know. Alright, you want to join me in the rift. That's fine. The world of darkness is now accessible. Duty finder. Oh, it's another raid. It's a whole other raid. Right. Average wait time for this one, 6 minutes. It's not too bad. It's a good view. Oh. Okay. That was quick. Very quick. I had a friend who played through this, and he was a tank, and he said that finding a raid was incredibly difficult for these. But it took him forever. Maybe it's just the time of day. Like, it's early morning, and he's normally asleep, so... Full party. Alright, again, we'll skip the cutscenes because we're in a raid and it's just going to slow everybody up. Might have to go back and watch them on YouTube or something later. Alright. Yep. Taking that one. Go here. Come. To the dragon. What are these sacrificial things? No idea what I'm doing. I stand. If all else fails, pick the biggest thing and stab it. Is my motto. Okay. Off we go. Oh. Boom, boom. What the hell is this? I have no idea what that was. Oh. What is this? What is this madness? Are we supposed to be killing these things? I don't know. Are you supposed to know what you're supposed to do in here? Alright. Let's kill the ant. Let's also heal ourselves up a bit. I do not know what's going on. And I'm dead. Let's take the moment for a drink. We'll set the raise. Get back in the fight. I don't know what I'm doing here. Killing these, I guess. Maybe I should research these raids before I do them. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna attack this thing. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just end up dead all the time. So when I stood on this glowing platform, because someone wrote down here, Harry, when you get doomed, step on a glowing platform. So I'm like, oh, the glowing platforms must be good. But the mechanics on this side are a little hard to understand. So what is everyone doing when that happens? They're not really doing anything. They seem kinda... The mechanics seem kinda hard to avoid. Wrong jump button. Okay. We almost killed him. Deal with the loot for a second. No, no. Pass. Pass. Ooh, a bridge of light. Bridge of light in the realm of darkness. Yeah, for a realm of darkness, it's actually quite pretty. Wormhole generator, huh? Four. The treasure coffer appears. Sandy's cloak. Guess we're going after this gate. It's one of the reasons I always prefer the ranged attacker in raids, but in this game I thought I'd try a spearman. Yeah. So we've got more loot. Maybe I can get it while I'm running. Oh no. Still the same loot. Defeat the 5-headed dragon. Alright, 5-headed dragon. Why not just call it a Hydra? Alright. So that mechanic I understand. Frontal prone mechanic I understand. I'm not sure about this. Ring a red light. The dragon goes 5 new heads. Okay. Lance charge, disembowel. Just keep stabbing. Just keep stabbing. The dragon inhales. Okay. And that means what? Exactly? Oh, we got blown up in the air. I mean, I should be good at this fight. I am a dragoon, so fighting dragons is what we're supposed to do. Treasure coppers! Alright. So. Pass. Pass. Coming up. And sprint up the stairway of light. Up we go. Huh. I assume I went to the right one. Oh. What? Are we supposed to be killing this thing? Okay. So they can call this one Cerberus, but they can't call the five-headed dragon a Hydra for some reason. Weird. I don't know. Disembowel, lance charge. Stabby stab. Use that now. Tough fight. am I so small? That person chaining the dragon up. Okay. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool mechanic. But you're chaining up the Cerberus. Do you have to chain up every head? Okay. Stabby stab. Stabby stab the head of Cerberus. I didn't even die that fight. Amazing. Pass. Pass. Skip the cutscene. Really check. Yes. Alright, there we go. Passed on all that. Cloud of darkness. You're not a cloud, you're just a floaty person. This is very misleading. Do that. Oh. Okay. And directly in front of her is a bad plan, apparently. Oh, this was close. Guess we were supposed to kill whatever those things were. Alright. Light clouds. Dark storm. Doesn't seem to be anything I can target there. It's weird. Oh. Right, stay away from in front of her. Oh, those things. Okay. Feel the power of darkness. My dog's trying to get my attention by looking at my foot. Hey, bud. Okay. Right, loot. What do we got? We're up at the level 120. I'm just gonna greed on everything, I guess. I have no idea what I should be going after and what I shouldn't. We can do this player commendation system. Hey, look. Oh, apparently we can't. Apparently you can only commend someone if they're still in the instance. Alright. Cutscene time. Out of Pete. I didn't see you in there fighting. What the hell happened to him? Okay. That kind of makes sense. The Cloud wanted to keep the contract sealed, then I couldn't harm the people it was supposed to bring, you know. Okay, right. Oh, maybe that's the cloud. Maybe that's the real cloud. Not true. You're not figured out yet that you have the bloodline as well. See? Cloud can't harm you. Was that not obvious? You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. Yeah, let's not talk in riddles. It's annoying. Oh, I guess the cloud is going to have to write this whole venture off as a sunk cost and just, you know. Two red eyes. Apparently the cloud has terrible name. Bum 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 bum. There, the glint of light. Oh, he sucked. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Yeah, look, he may have redeemed himself slightly, maybe, but And then the gateway vanishes. The gateway vanishes right as he jumps. All right, we're back. Apparently we clicked off the screen, but all right. Moment to rest. I don't do much, I just stabbed the big cloud lady with a spear, that's all. No, I was definitely there alone. There was no other group of people helping out. That's definitely how the story went. Yeah. I guess he's finally realized what that buried memory is. Bum 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 bum. Leave the 8 sentinels, yes. Good, they got their backs turned to me this time. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. All right, what's next on this list? Do you know what? I'm just gonna take a quick bio break, so we will run ads for a little bit, all right? And then I will come back to the game. All right, 3-minute ad break. All right. Welcome back from the ad break. I had a drink, I had a snack. Let's continue on. We not already go over what happened beyond the ref. Why does it have to be imbued? Like, couldn't he just be like the bastard child of a royal family member or something? Like you know, like not him, but his ancestor. Right? Like, why does it have to be that the blood was imbued in his family line? He could literally just be a descendant. We could have just let him die. Indeed. He's been secretive. Moving on. That way. Nope. Back to the Crystal Tower. You know what makes this really good game design? It's all the running back and forth. That's what you look for in a game, right? It's just a lot of back and forth between the same location and another same location over and over again. Oh, my dogs are trying to get my attention. I'll just be a second. I think that he needs to go out. All right, sorted. I didn't want to leave the door open. the dog didn't really need to go outside anyway. She just kind of went and stood out on the deck and went, oh, it's cold out here. I don't like it. All right, let's see what this dude's up to. Go no further, my friends. Doors will close here, love. So you are of a mind to seal the tower. Hmm. Well, clearly, if the whole world had perished, there wouldn't still be people around. Okay. Okay. Well, bound to an ancient destiny he didn't agree to. They're like, yo, we'll catch up with ancient civilization. This technology we don't understand in a couple of years. It's not a problem. No worries whatsoever. So I see a flaw in the plan though, right? Like, to access the tower and awaken him, we need someone of Alec royal blood, and we no longer have anyone of Alec royal blood. So, even if we catch up in technology, how do we get into the tower? It's not going to happen. He's trapped for all the time. Because he listened to the wishes of people long dead and didn't think things through. Right. He failed. Crystal Tower slump is going to supply my taste. Alright. I would have just killed him. As soon as he showed up, dead. Dead as a door now. Okay. Surely now... Oh look, yeah, now we run back to where we were before. Amazing game design. Right. Nothing I enjoy more than constant back and forth. Especially when part of that you can't even fly for. Looks like someone killed those guys. We don't... Okay, yeah, there we go. Right, Infilia. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Infilia. I'll check something, actually. Yeah, we got sound on the mic. Good. Boom, 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 bum, 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 ba-lum, ba-lum, bum, bum, ba-lum, bum, 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 ba-lum, bum, ba-lum, bum, bum. Into the Rising Stones, yes. I've almost forgotten what the storyline was that was happening back here. That's right, a royal banquet to the driving off the invasion of the dragons. And then there's the Wilfred is dead storyline. Oh, it feels like she's about to come on to me. Nope, I've misread the situation. She's sad and in reflection. Victories come at cost, Minfilia. That's how it works. No choice but to take my own advice. Yep, that's correct. Dodo Consortium. Oh. They're gonna, whoever's in this consortium is gonna suffer the same fate as the Dodo, so. All owned by the Mirage Trust. Short of calling one of his businesses the bloody bribery consortium. That would be funny, actually. Just create a business called the Bribery Consortium and use it to give political donations to politicians that they have to like, you know, like publicly declare if they're over certain things. So on the National Party, we have to publicly declare that we got $100,000 donation from the Bribery Consortium. Let's throw a marker in for that as well, just in case I want to try and turn that into a clip. You cannot earn any more gil while on the free trial. At some point, I'm going to actually have to pay for this game properly, I guess, but... Simply to die for. When we can do this, I go. We are right here. Yada yada yada. Don't really care that much about this quest. Augmented artifact armor. Maybe I do care about this quest. Level 45. Nah. Oh, wait. Augmented ninja chainmail. Augmented. We have that. It's not in the bag. It's in our thing, but oh, I don't know what that is or where you get them from. It's kind of interesting. So much stuff in this game I don't know about. Right, like. Bannerland. A time to every purpose. Now, I know I was told that every expansion raised the level cap, but I feel like this first expansion didn't, right? Every quest here is level 50. Ethernet. And I'm guessing the Chamber of Rule. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Monfilia, there you are. Seriously? We go map. Yeah. Probably this one here, Adventurer Skill. That'll be the closest, right? Alright. The Steps of Node. Alright. I just teleported here. I don't know why I'm clicking the crystal. Brain's off somewhere else. Alright, where is this? Central Fanaland, alright, fine. Central Fanaland again. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba ba lam ba lam bum ba. Oh, here we are. So either she's got information for me about what's going on with the corruption in the Crystal Braves, or she's part of the corruption of the Crystal Braves and I'm about to get ambushed. That's one of the two. We have to click that multiple times. What's going on here? So he's just confirming that, telling them, yeah, I did away with the lieutenant. He's been sent back.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
Sultan Tree?
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath... Forgive me.
She really has been troubled lately, hasn't she? Here we go again. This isn't particularly surprising what's happening with the Crystal Blades, is that you throw together a ragtag group. I mean, they even said with the Ivy storyline, like, due to the way the flames were put together, it was like so easy to infiltrate by just taking everybody that you could get. And we did the exact same thing with the Crystal Braves, and what do you know? Doesn't work out very well. How would I even know to bring this back to her? Ooh. I mean, escorted to her private chamber.
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your Grace is most kind. If your Grace is ready,
I am.
Oh wait, did she finally have a name now? Was there someone else that didn't have a name before? Can't remember.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies.
Uh-huh.
You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty
Are we
knows
ever
no
gonna
bounds,
find it?
Antecedent.
Are we ever gonna meet his sister again?
Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast... When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Oh, he's jinxed it, hasn't he? He's damn well jinxed it.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find... And failing that, I'll have my trusty...
He will be joining us shortly. A match.
Let's just add another marker. I feel like it's all about to fall apart, and it's going to be Alpinid's fault for saying that we're on the cusp of great things. Right, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be cheeky and go outside and then use the teleporter. I find that easier than finding my way around half the time. Take a wrong turn somewhere. Chamber of Rule. Go. Bum 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 bum. All right, up we go. Royal Promenade. Promenade. The Royal Marmalade. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's beak home, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Why are we getting warned about this? This is just expected. Recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, fine. We're going to the bedchamber and several cutscenes will play in sequence. Doesn't sound dodgy at all, does it?
Enter.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Thank you, I will. Right, like.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous...
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
That's not really what you guys were saying. I mean... So, this lady here
Such
in the
noble
background,
words
who's walking around,
after the fact.
this lady here, her footsteps are quite loud in the scene whenever she's walking. Which makes me think that her moving around has some importance to what's going on. Yeah. And as Alpha said, such noble words after the fact, but most of them refuse to
I had
help.
hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it's... Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our land.
We didn't really do much. I mean, the nations
Tis upon the
themselves
success
didn't
of
really
this
do
very
much.
alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited.
What was that nod between those two background characters?
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
I'm getting Game of Thrones weird wedding vibes.
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Anon. It means shortly.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Eyes walked into an ambush.
You may go.
Your Grace.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
Okay. Could be any number of things.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
Yeah, she's talked about that before. Okay.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory? 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic.
The rich are probably not going to like
which I
that.
propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express.
So the problem with her plan here, right? I mean, like, this getting rid of a monarchy and going to a republic is probably a good way to get the people representation, right? And that kind of thing, which is fine. But her idea is that the hero who has battled countless foes will be able to navigate this treacherous and ever-shifting political landscape. Why would I be the person for this? Like, nothing about going and stabbing dragons in the backside with a long spear means that I would be the best choice for this kind of role.
Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
That's because you're an idiot. But alright. She's been poisoned. Oh.
Your Grace!
Yeah. What? You're such a bad actor, Taligi. Stab them all.
Her Grace! The... Point. You did this!
Hardly.
Spare us your denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
How about I kill you and your men?
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Oh, we got a voice actor, so it must be... It's rising in importance. I knew that he would jinx this. As soon as Alfred had said it's all coming together, he jinxed it.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot but...
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights...
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us all.
Most fortuitous.
Well, at least they're not
Lord
dumb.
Commander, we must...
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
They don't seem to be buying it. You've locked down the rising stones, but you haven't actually locked down the scions who are in this room. And are not under your authority, Tuliji.
Whatever is going on? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full.
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Espionage? What? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima...
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports. You'd best come along with us.
How about we just wipe them out?
You invite me to your party and now you want me to... Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Banquet. There's first one to openly go, right, let's rumble. Banquet is rising in my estimations.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed
You
soldiers
feel bad?
into a royal
Yeah.
banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent?
Oh, because she's dead. And anyone who's got any brains is going to know who's behind it. Why did I poison her? Yeah, it was definitely me. I mean, I got invited to her chamber for a private audience at the last minute and had all of, you know, like 2 minutes to concoct this plan about that I was going to poison her. Makes total sense. Absolutely. Definitely hold up in court.
You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient.
Man, this place is about to erupt into civil war.
As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the immortal flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Someone should just remove this dude's head from his shoulders and be done with it. I would have done it up in the, if I'd actually controlled the storyline, I would have done it up in the chamber. The whole him coming in.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the...
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Just cut him down and leave. I've seen the Scions fight. They can easily get out of the city. In fact, you could just open your map and teleport to a crystal somewhere else right now, if you really wanted to. Right? No problem whatsoever.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Wasn't that things, mate? Was he in on this? Wow. Ilberd was in on this. Went higher than I thought.
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person. You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have
Wow.
done for Uldar!
He's thought this through reasonably well. But has he actually considered what happens if we just don't accept his authority?
I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Oh yeah, the Echo. Let's echo his ass and see what he's been up to. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds.
Oh
and what of
no.
your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich. For years, I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She... Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare
He's not going.
yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
She wasn't even in the room. Probably the one who poisoned her.
This cannot be. Nanamo. No!
Can we kill Talija yet? Come on. I've seen the Scions fight. They did not bring enough men to take us on.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Oh, he's about to kill him. Taliji, don't push someone for Rob on your fight. Right, okay. I mean, Kaliji's pushing somebody who's 7 times his size, armed, armored, with very long swords, and is right in a very poor frame of mind right now.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
Yep, there we go.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me... She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say her grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Yep, that was completely predictable.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
Who gives a shit right now? We're changing the rules.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh, he's lost his arm. So much for brother.
Raban!
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
No, I don't think so. Poor Raban. Yeah. So at least he cut down the like the idiot in charge. Though probably there's some other mastermind behind the scenes. Maybe that other little dude.
Like you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Let's just kill them all. Why not?
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their court.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes. You are not the man you
Wait, where did his arm go?
Since that
There's the
girl
sword he
struck
was
the yoke
holding
around
in
your
the
neck,
arm, but his arm has vanished. His arm is gone. It's crawled off somewhere.
She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
You have another arm, stab him.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
Her handmaiden, of course.
It was me.
Oh, is he the mastermind? Ooh, that would be quite a twist.
You die!
full fight. You just freed me.
I
It's
never
not-
doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Alphanet, he caused this. He jinxed it all when he said that we were on the precipice of getting everything sorted. It's all Alphanet's fault.
Ah, there you are.
Banquet just casually taken out like 4 or 5 people.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
I mean, he
It
is a
would appear
ninja.
that much
So.
of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
Yeah, well, hindsight, right? So,
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
a long time.
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Yes. Yuda understands, right? Yuda and Raban were both like, well, let's not just fall in with whatever's happening here. Let's just only, you know, lay waste to the place.
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
Yes, that is the plan. Let's pummel them all. Every single one of them.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Pornonimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we have, you know, there's a fourth nation, one who owes us a favor now, and it isn't part of this alliance.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ulda.
Do these people just forget that you can teleport to any, like, Aephorite you've unlocked? Like, how do you even keep someone in prison in this world? Like, lock you in prison, you're just like, yeah, open map, teleport.
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, it should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Trust this dude to know about a secret passage to a ruler's bedchamber.
The rest of you, go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Yuda's always just looking for an excuse to pummel someone.
I suppose I shall just have to.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papa Limo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
They're obviously not going to make it to the tunnel because they just knocked the door down behind them. Don't worry, we'll rescue them later, I imagine.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
I'd be very upset if Yida died here. She's currently one of my favorites. With her simplistic view on things, and this just punch everyone. Later on, it turns out that Yida was in fact the mastermind of this whole thing. Yep, her handmaiden. Of course it was her handmaiden that poisoned her. Either that or the handmaidens looking to get revenge.
Now look what you've done.
Ah, Yida has blue eyes.
Ida, are you all right? There are just two.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
You sound a little breathless, to be honest, Yida.
Nearing the end of my tether.
Couldn't you just knock down the gate from the other side and block them all that way? Like, you didn't have to go through the gate if you're going to knock the gate down. You could have just knocked the gate down from the other side of it.
We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who...
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're...
Sorry I dragged you into this pop...
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it...
Oh! It's like, right, let's buff her up.
Let them have it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, go. Smack them up. If you can do that, why wouldn't you just start with that? Like, just lead with that attack.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
Hopefully your enemies...
Architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the
Who are
need
the
for a greater
Sildians?
means of escape.
Alright, fine. No, that's not it, right? You don't build this as a ready means of escape. This is a water course. You can use it for this, but that doesn't mean that that's what it was built for. It's obviously built to carry water into the city.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as...
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Kill them. Naturally.
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the...
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
Can Minfilia not run? Is this the problem? Right? Because, like, if you've got time to stand around and have this conversation, you've all got time to run ahead of the guards that are coming. Minfilia sits behind her desk all day. It's probably her fault they can't get away. I mean, not that I can talk. I'd be just as bad, probably. My work involves sitting at a desk all day.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for...
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Why does she need Thancred for this? She was just going to bring the tunnel down. Like, she's like, me and Thancred will do this, because if I'm going to get crushed to death, I'll be, like, you know, I'll be damned if Thancred is going to outlive me. Maybe she needs him to buy her time to cast the spell. Okay, that's the case.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now...
I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Yo, she can cast this kind of magic. Why wasn't she doing this, like, to help out in the past? I know, some memes are just classic, right? Maybe he is in love with Minfilia. Well, she can run. If she can run, why did they have to hang around down there?
She speaks to me.
Oh, she finally shows up. Heidelin finally shows up.
I must remain behind, but you Please, you must go on. You are... As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit.
Why does she have to stay behind?
And save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
All right. It will be told why later. Fine. So at the end, I'm the only one who escapes. Well, the reality is, with the battle power I possess, like, as part of the storyline, I probably could have wiped out most of the people pursuing us. Like, are you really going to be part of the team of people that just get told, you're going to go fight the guy who kills primals and void gods and stuff. That's not Alphenod, that'd be his sister, right?
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
Oh, it is Alphenod.
Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Who's this?
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Uldar.
Who is this random person? Whose name is a question mark?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting.
Sure. By the way, the most of Uldar will be chasing us.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
His name is question mark. Nah, just joking. That seems to be his name. Like just how some people are called suspicious trader. I mean, I don't know what their parents were thinking when they named them that, but these people really do seem to grow into their names. Couldn't I just fly away on my chocobo anyway? Like, or teleport? Sometimes the storyline doesn't seem to take into account the mechanics of the game. A wagon is generally the way you want to escape stuff as well. They're known for being ridiculously fast.
And begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were.
How does his sister know what was going on?
Aye, and judging by them soldiers as we're...
Yep.
Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
No, she's made a mess of things. If she had time to get this guy to come down here to rescue you, then she knew what was going on, and she had time to warn you about what was happening to stop it all. She let it happen for some reason. Clearly. Like, that's not suspicious that your sister sent somebody to rescue you from a secret plot that no one knew was happening?
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar.
Pippin. Now we need a Mary.
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. It was only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation. It was I who needed saving.
But look, you can't be perfect all the time. Like, everyone makes mistakes. This guy seems to know more than he lets on. He's been around me since the very start. I think we should kill him just to be safe. Why we? I mean, if we're waiting for somebody here, I'd be hiding behind these rocks or something over here, like not standing in the middle of the road. Yeah, I mean, that was obvious. I've said that like 15 minutes ago when they're going, where would we go? It's like, well, yeah, there's a whole nation we could go to that owes us a favor. Wouldn't it have been quicker to come in and rescue us with the airship rather than the wagon? Or maybe Sid didn't want to get his name dragged into this. Maybe he's enough removed from the Scions and no one's going to come after him. All right. There's definitely a situation that needs to be resolved. We have a whole bunch of people that need to die, and another bunch of people that probably need to be rescued. Bum 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 bum. And Alfred's only gonna hate hanging out here because he doesn't know how to change clothes. He's got one outfit only. Of course, the situation's got complicated.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intruder... How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment.
Now this is interesting, because this suggests that the attack on the Ishgard capital that was reported that pulled the two away from the meeting, right? The celebration, was actually real. But still, that and feels like it couldn't be a coincidence. Which means that this conspiracy actually reaches into the Dravonian forces.
Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid... But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside,
That's actually kind of funny.
any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work enough. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
I like
Let us dwell
someone.
no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day.
The rest of my companions is me and Alfred. Everyone else hang behind. Speak with the house, wall tents guard. Alright. They really like to warn us about these long cutscene breaks. Alright. I'm in. I'm in for the cutscenes. Let's go. Be good if it told you how long you had to put aside for the cutscenes. Oh, she escaped. Wow, they actually made that look like her eyes were going teary. That was well done. That was very well done. Ah, you giddy. Huh. I did not know he could do that. Feels like that might have been useful to have up the entire time. I mean, that is good thinking. It would have been even better thinking if he'd done that before the Imperial attack that happened. I like how she covered her face to like hide all this, but she never hid the fact that she had a tail. Okay, let me just take care of this. There we go. Good. We have ninjas on our side.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought."
You have been known to be a little arrogant. But that's fun.
Influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod.
Everyone makes mistakes. Your heart was in the right place, at least.
The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. "Become a guardian of Eorzea," I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
Sister? No. So, have a warm drink.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the...
Well, that's an interesting pickup.
Such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Sure, sure.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity.
Yeah, you achieved a lot of good. This is true.
Let us then resume our journey. Together. One step at a time.
Okay. Can that first step be go back to Uldar and wipe everyone out? Like... little Viking feeling, the music. Final Fantasy, A Realm Reborn. Wonder what happened to Minfilia's mum. We have 4 different voice actors for Minfilia. Guessing there's a Japanese voice actor, an English one, and maybe different languages as well. Japanese, English, not sure. Like, this, I mean, credits are interesting and all, but I'm gonna skip that. Yeah.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Yeah, it was obvious he was like the villain when he spoke out against in the feast. He's probably playing Taligi for ages. All right, how many prisoners do we have? All right, so he's still alive. That's a mistake on their part. The Browse is no more. Yes, we killed him. La Brea. The ardor was not his to invoke, his demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be immortal, eternal. So let's translate this, right? It's, hey, one of our kind has died. I don't really give a shit. We're evil bastards. Why would I care? Well, you should care because if they can kill him, then we can kill us. I hope he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. Agreed. Yeah. The Northern Lands then? Wouldn't that be where we currently are? Alright, now we're getting into Ridley stuff where they won't tell you exactly what's going on. Now someone else comes out of the shadows. Of course they do. Uringer. What the hell is Uringer? Uringer, whatever you pronounce his name, doing here? So many questions you won't answer. Well, I don't expect you to answer. Don't read the storyline for me. I'm just pondering out loud.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Okay, but you're a dragon, so you're kind of prejudiced on this point. It's also weird to have such a deep voice coming from such a small little dragon. To preserve the dawn's light, the hero's journey north. Ironically, the same place. Eyes full of hope. Right, whatever. Yep, he's a small baby dragon right now. So he should squeak with a small baby dragon voice. I know it's a mental thing, I'm just, you know, poking fun. Time has come and Alpha knows what he must do. Which is go back to Uldar and assassinate all the monetarists. And take over. Right, we have a whole bunch of ninjas from Dorma. Why don't we just...
light will shine again.
Why don't we just send in ninja assassins?
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle.
Yes.
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Did his voice actor change? He sounds different.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is...
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray for...
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
Oh. Hey, Pup. You want some attention? You do want some attention. Do you want a squishy? Alright. Dog was just wanting some attention.
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall,
Alright. I mean, it's kind of predictable that we would play here.
You are more than generous, my friend.
But of course...
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Doubt there's much our enemies can do about it. don't really have a lot of sway in Ishgard.
Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
And all Ishgard has to do is just deny that we're here. They would send diplomatic things saying, we need you to hand these people over. I'd be like, why, they're not even here. I don't know what you're talking about. Bugger off. Quest accepted. Alright. Alright. Bum 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 ba. Didn't think we'd already been granted access to the city after we pretty much saved it, but alright. But no, it takes being accused of a murder plot. Welcome to Heaven's Warden. Thank you. Oh.
And so they came, at a
Friend's
behest.
Alphen had finally changed clothes. He finally figured out that you can dress warmer.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood.
Well, that's a little poetic of a description of what's going on,
With
but alright.
memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A
Shining
great
city.
and proud nation.
Where's the shine?
To Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Oh, took a dark turn.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs account, Edmond de Fortemps. Heaven's Ward. Alright. I feel like I'm just waiting for something to load in here. Give it a moment. There we go. Alright. I guess the first thing we do is stroke the big crystal. So we want to go to the pillars. It's like most capital cities, we can't run here. But we want to probably cut up these Aetherites on the way. These shards. Boom, boom, boom. There's another one, but we'll come back and get that later, I guess. Gatekeeper. The Holy See of Isgard. Ishgard. The Ark, the Venerable. I like how in such a cold and miserable country they decided to build their city on top of a mountain for it to be even more exposed to weather. It's great planning. I guess, I mean, they probably wanted it to be more defensible, but, still. Maybe the people here don't care about the cold. What are these things? All right, then we go.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Sure, sure.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortomp, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortomp, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Sweet.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, yet it is in troubled times most of all that men... Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
I swear his voice has
Full
changed.
glad am I to hear
Throwing
it.
me off.
But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new...
We may be sometime. Alright, fine. Ooh, what are these? They're all 50. Oh, item level 115. All right. The documentation is in order. Here are your false IDs. It's a good thing you're not famous and no one knows you on sight. Those are big clunky documents to carry around with you though, like, seriously. Oh, what is it, puppy? Do you want to say hi? The little kill. Quest accepted. Okay. Well, I am getting hungry. So I think I might end it here today. And find myself some food. But I've had fun. Storyline is really progressing along now. Which is nice. Cool. Just exit out of the game. I'll leave it there. And I guess I'll find someone to throw a quick raid out to. I think most people that were watching me have wandered off to do other stuff. Let's see who we got. Crimson Phoenix. Army. She probably can't raid. Blaze and Vixen. Could raid Blaze. Yeah, Blaze came and chatted to me yesterday, which was nice. So let's just throw a raid her way.